Welcome back. This is Chili Davis, and I'm back to do another video. I want to welcome back all my subscribers and welcome to my new viewers. This is the channel where we talk about my top stocks. We also talk about crypto from time to time, but tonight's video is going to be about my top stocks. As you can see in my portfolio here, that I own 31% of my stock portfolio is Tesla, and my OKTA is a little bit over 5%. And AMD is 5%, Microsoft 4%, Ford is 3%, Apple is 3%, Lucid is 3%, and Twilio is 3% as well. So as you can see, it's heavily tech based. In general, if you have a stock portfolio of 8 stocks, you probably shouldn't be that much invested in Tesla as I am. So in general, if you take 8 and divide it by 10, divide it by 100, roughly every stock should be worth 12% of portfolio. But as you can see, Tesla is over 31% of my portfolio. So this should be trimmed back a little bit. This could be a little higher. And right now, because AMD is a highly valued stock, this should be one of my more heavily weighted stocks. But right now, this portfolio is heavily weighted toward Tesla. Now, I just want to go ahead and get into my top stocks of the day as normal scheduled. Here we are, CNBC. As you can see, the Dow Jones was down on the day. The top S&P 500 stocks were up on the day, 0.08, and Nasdaq slowly recovered today, up 0.59%. So it was a decent day in the portfolios. Now, to take a look at the Robinhood, it was basically flat at negative 0.13%, so slightly down, not even a tenth of percent. So, but that meant good news for the portfolio. There was a few stocks that shined. Ticker symbol SHOP was up 3.62%. That is Shopify. Shopify is the e-commerce giant out of Canada. Next stock that was up, FB or Facebook. Facebook was up 1.75%. DDOG, Datadog. This is the data services company. They host a lot of data and they provide server services. They were up 2.54%. And ticker symbol LRCX or Lambda Research was up 6.27%. Again, this is one of the chip companies, pretty similar to AMD. AMD was up 3.38% on the day. So those are my top stocks in my Robinhood account. As always, build your positions out. You can build a position at $1,000 or you can build it all the way up to $10,000. It's your choice when you're building these positions. Also, there was a pretty good movement in some energy stocks today. We did see ConocoPhillips, ticker symbol COP, move up on the day. So be cautious as well as you see the tech return or rebound. Also be watching some of the value stocks like ConocoPhillips, Chevron, Exxon, those type of stocks. Ticker symbol COP was up 3.73%. So it was a good day in tech, and it was a good day in some value stocks as well. Okay, so let's take a look at the news, and let's just see what jumps out here really quickly. Investors worry on bank growth despite executives' optimism. Okay, so basically, this was the first earnings call of the year. And banks such as Bank of America, JP Morgan said they did excellent during this last quarter. But the only problem is it doesn't look good moving forward for 2022. We'll see how it pans out. Again, for the first earnings call of the year, Bank of America and JP Morgan gave a negative outlook for the year as far as how they thought the economy is going with worries of inflation and such. Whether or not, some of the Fed's moves, such as raising interest rates, was going to help consumers take out more loans. JP Morgan and Bank of America gave cautious outlook for the up and coming year, but we'll see how it pans out. Again, Bank of America was down 1.66%, and JP Morgan was down 6.45%. So the first earnings call again. And if you want more information about earnings, it's called earningswhisper.com. Check them out. They provide information of when earnings call come out. I usually do this information on every Sunday. I try to do earningswhisper.com and try to share with you some of the information about Earnings Whisper, about what stocks are reporting. So if you look earningswhisper.com, you had some banks report, Goldman Sachs, also coming up, 4 reports on 2/3, so that's February. But this week, Bank of America and JP Morgan both reported earnings. And also, if you want to know when a bank reports, let's just say Bank of America, because I own Bank of America, investor, Bank of America. In general, investorrelations.bankofamerica.com. And as you can see, Q4 2021 earnings call was just reported this morning. You can go to the event, and then you can listen to the presentation if you want. They ask you to register, so you do have to register. But if you just want to see the presentation and you need to see the revenues and such like that, the third quarter earnings, they'll be here on Bank of America's website. It looks like right now they only have, let's see, they have Q3, but they don't have Q4 out. But that should be out within 24 hours, probably by no later than Monday. You can come here and get the Q4 earnings, what they said in the call, what do they project things to be, and also I just generally listen to the current earnings call. So again, Bank of America, investor.bankofamerica.com. You can listen out to what they said, what they thought of this year, and what they think is coming in the next quarter. So just be wise, be careful, understand the context of the market, and I just want to help you to understand that information there. Also, NHSA evaluating potential safety and concerns related to the heating issue of Tesla cars. That was reported in Reuters. So the NSTSA, the National Transportation, is investigating Tesla on some safety concerns. The stock today was still up 1.74%. Okay, so that is the news. Again, we did have some banks report, JP Morgan, Bank of America. Check them out at investor.bankofamerica.com, investor.jpmorgan.com, and you can listen to their earnings call there if you want information more about how they did on the fourth quarter, the ending of 2021, and also their forecasted thoughts going into 2022 for the next earnings quarter. Okay. Today, the portfolio here in the TD was up 0.65, so not bad. We did see a slight rally late in the day. If we look at the Robinhood portfolio here, you'll see that it was down earlier in the day, and as the day came back, it recovered. So that's where we were for the most part today. About 12 o'clock, things were down, but as the day came closing to the closing bell, things picked back up. Okay. This portfolio TD was up 0.65. Again, my top stock of the day was TSLA, 1.75%, made a little over $300. Second stock that gave me a nice return was OKTA, up 1.19%. And the third was AMD, Advanced Micro Devices. Again, this is a chip play, was up 3.34%. So those are my top stocks. Again, Ford got in some of the action. They were up 0.68%. But again, they are at their peak right now. So don't look at this as not doing well, because at $25 per share, they are still red hot. So if we go to tip ranks, you see Ford's highly projected price is $32. So if you were wanting to buy some Ford, wait for a pullback. Look at this suggested average price, $22.50 per share. Look to buy it here at $22.50 before charging in at $25 per share. Yes, it is very appetizing. I've even heard the people on CNBC say earlier, well, late in 2021, said that the stock should be trading at $18 per share. And then within 2 months, the stock has jumped over 20%. So this is a silly red hot stock. I would definitely wait for a pullback on Ford if I wasn't already in the position that I am with over 73 shares. But again, it can go as high as $32 per share within 12 months, forecasted by some Wall Street analysts. So I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and we'll see you on the next video.